Hi, I'm Ashley. You know those moments that shift the ground beneath you, where nothing is ever the same again? Mine happened in the delivery room. But let me back up. I'm a marketing executive at a tech firm. 3 years ago, I married Derek, a successful real estate agent. On paper, our life was perfect. Then I got pregnant. Ashley, dear, you really should be drinking my special pregnancy tea. It's a family tradition. Sandra, my mother-in-law, she had a habit of appearing unannounced ever since we shared the news. Every visit came with unsolicited advice wrapped in a thin veil of concern. Mom's right, Ashley. Why are you being so difficult? Karen, my sister-in-law, Sandra's ever-loyal shadow. They were a team, dissecting every decision I made. My diet, my exercise, even the nursery colors. Derek, he'd just stand there, wearing that same apologetic smile. They mean well, honey. It's just their way of showing they care. Maya, my best friend, saw right through it. Over our weekly coffee dates, decaf for me, she didn't hold back. Jazz, they're controlling her entire pregnancy. And Derek's letting them. I kept telling myself I could handle it. That it was easier to keep the peace. But as my due date loomed, the pressure mounted. Sandra insisted on being in the delivery room. I was there for all 3 of Karen's deliveries. It's tradition. I hesitated. Derek didn't. That look, the one that meant just give in, was all it took. Then the day came. 14 hours of labor, pain ripping through me, and Sandra, recording every moment on her phone. Smile, Ashley. This is a joyous occasion. Her voice felt like nails on glass. My body was breaking, and she was treating it like a spectacle. That's when I met Anna, my nurse, my lifeline. She saw my distress immediately. Mrs. Anderson, perhaps we should give Ashley some space. Sandra waved her off. Nonsense. Ashley needs family support. Another contraction. My fingers dug into the rails. A deep, guttural groan escaped me. And then, Mom's right. You're embarrassing us. Derek's voice, sharp, cold. Then his hand. The crack of skin against skin echoed through the room. Everything stopped. Anna gasped. Even Sandra lowered her phone. Maya, who had just walked in, froze, then dropped her coffee, the cup shattering against the tile. And then chaos. The emergency button. Security. Maya's voice, lethal with fury. Get them out. All of them. As they were dragged from the room, I caught Derek's expression. Not guilt. Not regret. Just anger. And that's when I knew nothing would ever be the same again. But it wasn't just the slap. It was the years of control, the manipulation, the silence. Through my tears, I made a promise to my unborn child. This wouldn't be our life. Derek had just given me everything I needed to change it. The next hour was a blur of activity. Anna, my nurse, carefully photographed my bruised cheek while another staff member documented my statement. We have security footage of the delivery room, she whispered, squeezing my hand. Don't worry about proof. In the corner, Maya was already making calls. Marcus, get here. Now, I don't care if you have to break every speed limit. My brother. My protector. He was on his way. 2 states away meant nothing. Beyond the door, Sandra's shrill voice cut through the air. It was just stress. You're making this into something it's not. The hospital administrator's voice was firm. Mrs. Anderson, your son committed assault in our delivery room. This is no longer a family matter. Derek tried to come back in 3 times. First, with flowers. Baby, I'm so sorry. You know I didn't mean it. Then, with tears. Please don't do this to our family. Finally, with threats. You're being hysterical. No one will believe you over me. Each time, security escorted him out. Maya filmed every attempt. Anna logged every word. Jennifer arrived before Marcus, my college roommate turned powerhouse family lawyer. She took one look at my face and switched into professional mode. The hospital is pressing charges no matter what you decide, but we need to talk about your options. She was laying out a legal strategy when Marcus burst in, still in his suit from the boardroom he had abandoned. His jaw was tight, his movements controlled. Where is he? His voice was dangerously calm. Jennifer stepped in. Your sister needs legal protection, not revenge. Marcus didn't argue. He started pacing, making calls. His company's legal team was already drafting documents. Meanwhile, Maya was gathering evidence. Old social media posts, carefully curated by Sandra, were now telling a much different story. Then Karen slipped in. "Ashley, please, you're tearing our family apart. Derek's never been violent before. It was just the stress of becoming a father." Marcus turned, eyes sharp. "The stress of becoming a father." He stepped between us. "My sister is the one in labor. Get out." Maya's voice was cold. "Before I show everyone the video of you laughing after he hit her." Security removed Karen as another contraction hit. Through the pain, I could hear Derek outside, performing for the nurses. "I'm just so worried about my wife and baby." She's not thinking clearly. Anna checked my progress while Jennifer laid out our next steps. The hospital's report, the security footage, the witness statements, an ironclad case. But there was more than one way to destroy a man like Derek. Marcus nodded. "His reputation is his career. By the time we're done, no one will buy a house from him." 2 weeks after Emma was born, our plan went into motion. The unedited hospital footage, Sandra's carefully cropped clips replaced with the full version, including Derek's threats, somehow found its way onto the real estate board's private server. Maya smirked. Right before his biggest listing presentation of the year, Marcus's tech team ensured the video landed in every board member's inbox. I was feeding Emma when my phone exploded with notifications. Karen had rushed to Derek's defense online, inadvertently confirming the video's authenticity. Within hours, local news picked up the story. Prominent realtor assaults wife during childbirth. And then came Sandra's final act. Emma's first checkup, the pediatrician's office. She ambushed us in the waiting room, eyes wild, voice shaking with fury. "After everything we'd done for you, Derek built your perfect life." Anna, now a close friend, was working that day. She caught everything on video, including Sandra lunging for Emma's carrier. The police arrived just as Sandra shrieked, "You'll never survive without our family's connections." Marcus stepped forward, unshaken. "My sister's doing just fine. Your son is the one who should worry about survival." And for once, Sandra had no response. Derek's downfall wasn't loud. It wasn't explosive. It was a quiet, inevitable collapse, one he never saw coming. His brokerage placed him on leave, citing the ongoing investigation. 3 major clients severed ties publicly. His once polished social media presence turned against him as old posts resurfaced. Subtle put-downs, controlling comments, the red flags we had all ignored. The final blow came from an unexpected source. His former assistant sent an email to his entire client list. If he hid his wife in a delivery room full of witnesses, imagine what happened behind closed doors. That night, as Emma slept beside me and Maya and Anna set dinner on the table, I felt peace. Not satisfaction, not triumph, just peace. Marcus and Jennifer arrived with legal updates, and in that moment I realized something profound. I hadn't just escaped Derek's family, I had built my own. 6 months later, we gathered in court one last time. Derek's lawyer looked beaten before the hearing even began. The video evidence, the witness testimonies, the documented pattern of abuse. There was no room for negotiation. Full custody granted to the mother, the judge declared. Supervised visitation only, pending completion of anger management and therapy. Derek sat there, his designer suit suddenly ill-fitting, his empire in ruins, his real estate license revoked. The family firm, hemorrhaging clients, his own sister, finally breaking ranks. Karen had visited me the week before, looking older, worn down by the truth. "I'm sorry, Ashley. I should have seen it sooner." She testified against him, recalling incidents she had ignored. One by one, the cracks shattered Sandra's perfect family narrative. As for Sandra, her social circle evaporated overnight. No more charity board positions. No more country club committees. Funny how quickly pillars of the community crumble when their foundations rot. Derek, he left the state, trying to rebuild. Sandra still sends cards to Emma. They go straight into the documentation file. Karen's new business is thriving, proof that cutting out toxicity helps everyone grow. And me? I'm raising my daughter in a home built on love, surrounded by people who value kindness over control. Emma will grow up knowing that a perfect family isn't measured by social media posts. but by respect and support. Watching her giggle in Marcus's arms, I smiled, a real, unforced smile. Because sometimes the happy ending isn't what you imagined. Sometimes it's better. What would you have done if your mother-in-law demanded you smile for social media while in active labor? And what should the consequences be for a man who assaults his wife during childbirth? Is losing his career and social standing enough, or should there be more?